Hello, everyone. Bringing you some more gameplay today with an update to Pixelborn. We got the new cards. We have Ariel Spectacular Singer and in Amethyst we have Anna, heir to Arendelle. I don't think Anna is super good for now, so we'll leave it as it is. But we are going to be showcasing a really fun deck I made featuring Ember, Steel. And this is going to be fun for people who like singing songs, people who like graveyard recursion. Um, Interestingly enough, with this deck, I'm actually really hoping that they release some sort of card that's like sacrifice one of your own creatures to destroy an opponent's creature, because one of the toughest matchups that this deck has is against Sapphire, that sings Let It Go and prevents your cards from going to the graveyard and instead inking them. Um, but you'll see in some games why. So for the deck, we run Stitch just as kind of 4 copies of just this one new dog Stitch. Maybe some shenanigan plays where opponent is worried that we'll be actually running a Stitch deck. Though most of the time I find I'm inking Stitch, so Stitch would probably be one of my first cuts. Be Our Guest. A great card just to draw into some of our nice other cards. It's a song too that can be sung. Ariel Spectacular Singer, a great card in my opinion. Just so much value and ability. And in one of my kind of card reviews, if you check it out, I also show kind of or speak about how it's essentially similar to Maleficent in that most of the time when you play her, you can also get a card draw off of it. Grab a song or something like that. So lots of value. Maximus, we needed a 3-drop, 3/3 just to deal with opponent aggression. Plus the -2 can help in our challenges, and -2 attack for opposing characters. We have pretty much all of the songs. 4 copies of Part of Your World, we include it. It's a song that can be sung, graveyard recursion. You can do some really cool stuff with Ariel's being your graveyard, singing Part of Your World, bringing her back, playing it again, and just recur. Lots of good recursions there. We also add Hades for some of that sweet, sweet additional recursion. Goofy, great musketeer bodyguard character. Closer to late game, we want some way to generate some threats and lore. And then Stitch, our high end, just draw some cards, quest for 2 lore. Good card if we can get there. In Steel, we have Beast's Mirror, another kind of card that if it goes into late game, we get some additional card draw. Smash for removal. The Tinkerbell suite. Grab Your Swords. Amazing with Ariel Spectacular Singer. Mickey Mouse the Musketeer. Sometimes you can get a Musketeer combo going. And then Simba to deal with opponent invasives and other stuff. But this is generally just a pretty fun, off-the-cuff meta, like non-meta sort of deck. So I'll play a couple of games and give you kind of some commentary for how the games generally go. Yeah, it's pretty fun, I have to say. The games do tend to be a bit slow, especially if you go up against a mirror match. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you're sick with kind of the meta decks or want to try something new and explore, go for kind of this sort of stuff. We're gonna ink the high cost cards. We don't really need Hades right now. We have a Part of Your World. Let's ink the other. We don't really need graveyard recursion currently. So let's just go with this. Keep a smash just in case. No, we'll keep the Part of Your World. and we will. Oh, oh, hello. I'm recording for a little bit. So let's see. So we are going to ink the stitch. Don't need it. And pass the turn. And we're probably going to be singing or playing Be Our Guest. Try to get some of our opponents playing steel. Okay. Not super relevant. We don't really need Stitch. So we'll ink him and play Be Our Guest. We got the Ariel. We will definitely pick her up and pass the turn. So now on turn 3, we're probably going to ink a Maximus, play out our Ariel, hopefully get a song to sing, and have some fun there. Cheshire Cat. That's actually kind of plays right into a recursive deck. So we are actually pretty happy to see Cheshire there. Going to ink a Maximus, play out an Ariel. Uh, a whiff right there. So nothing particularly good, but we're also kind of going through our decks. So hopefully we'll get some hits as we draw them. We're also sieving through our deck, so that's pretty good. So now I think what we're gonna do is sing Be Our Guest. We don't really mind if our Ariel dies. We really kind of need some removal for the group. Maximus could be nice. It's a bit slow here. We're gonna sing Be Our Guest with Ariel. See if we pick up something good. We picked up another Ariel. What? Okay. There was a little bit of lag there. We will play out the other Ariel. Let's. Man, we are not getting lucky with our draws here. It's okay. We will ink a Mickey Mouse and pass the turn. We are gonna probably be a little bit slow now. Hopefully, I mean, I don't mind if they challenge into an area because we can sing part of your world and really I'm looking for the swords card. Let's just hope we get lucky. Okay. Today's not our day. It's totally fine. We'll just play a VR guest. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Probably not going to do well this game. Especially if we just put two of our swords on the bottom of our decks. So, hey, who knows? Maybe opponent will run into the Ariel again. Yeah, and we didn't even get any tinks. Just doesn't very often line up, particularly this way. But hey, it's a TCG. Sometimes just get a little bit unlucky. I mean, opponents trading into our aerials when they could be questing, which is really nice. So, okay, well, we got a bunch of not super useful cards, so we will pass. An opponent will be at 15 next turn. It's gonna be really difficult. Do we have any outs? I guess if we can manage to pull a grab your sword. Eesh. Does that even save us? Probably not. Don't think anything saves us here. Especially not a grab your sword. Yeah. That's just unlucky. There's a grabber of swords. Yeah. But a little bit too late. Can't do anything about that. Let's try again. Hopefully, we'll be able to find the game pretty quickly. Awesome. I think we're playing the same person. Maybe not. If they're playing steel, we'll know. Okay, so we got some things at least. So that's actually really good. We will mulligan these three cards. You have part of your world for a recursion, and then we will kind of nice. Okay. We got lots of things. This will help a lot. So we will Inca Simba and pass the turn. So I think what our plan is this game. Yeah, we're playing the same person. Okay. Nothing particularly spectacular here. Inca Maximus and play out Be Our Guest. Um okay, we will go with Ariel and pass the turn. So I think we still want to play out the Tinkerbell. We'll save Ariel, because Tinkerbell's a little bit more of a threat against opponents, especially depending on what they play. Okay, or they don't play anything. Well, Inca Beast's Mirror. In that case, we'll still play out the Tinkerbell and pass the turn. Let's see if opponent respects the turn 4 shift into Giant Tinkerbell play. And if they do, we can always use the Tinkerbell's effect. Okay, so we will Inca Simba. Don't really need it. Play out the Ariel. Nice. And grab our swords. And we can just pass. We got enough removal now on the board that it'll be nice to kind of just wait. Okay, they do shift out Tinkerbell, which I guess they can do that. Do we shift out our Tinkerbell? Probably not. We got time. Do we sing Be Our Guest to grab our character? I think we're better off inking Be Our Guest and just passing, right? Yeah. We just ink and pass. Because next turn we can start running out all of our Tinkerbells. Okay. I guess that is good. Okay. That's annoying. That is a great interaction from Beast. Well, we will ink a Tinkerbell and we'll play out a Tinkerbell and pass the turn. Yeah, next turn we can play a Tinkerbell, sing, grab your swords. We got lots of plays next turn. Plus, we can also recurse back our Ariel. So that would be really nice too. It's probably gonna quest with everything. They don't. Okay. In that case, we will play out a Tinkerbell. Sing. Let's just take out some of their characters and pass the turn. Yeah, no, having a lot of damage on board is definitely nice. So I think next turn what we're going to do is recurse our Ariel Singer. Okay. They also have a bunch of Tinkerbells. We don't need a Stitch. We will just normally play out part of your world, grab an Ariel, and play out Ariel, and draw part of your world. Do we sing now to get a Tinkerbell back? No, we got time. Or just pass. So I think now would be okay. Nice. I appreciate that. I get to play the Ario again. Genie isn't too much of a threat as long as we didn't hit anything, okay? So that's a little bit sad, but we can part of your world, grab our Tinkerbell back, um, and then probably ink a Goofy and pass turn. So I think next play is going to play out the Tinkerbell. Let's get a little bit of damage on board. Um ink a Goofy and pass. We need one more Tinkerbell in order to be able to grab your swords. But we have a bunch of we have smashes. Um we have ways to they're questing with everything. We can do some damage. Yeah. Now at the very least we can kill. Oh, nice. We will get card draw. Okay, some more card draw. So we got smash too. So we'll run how do we do this? We definitely sing grab your swords with that. And we probably run this here. Kill their Tinkerbell. And pass the turn. Yeah. So that way they can't ping us with their Tinkerbell. And we just generate a little bit more card advantage. I could have taken out their Genie, but now I feel a lot safer with a smashing hand. Plus, it also prevents them from wanting to quest with Jumba. What happened? Oh, I don't know what that sound was. I hope opponent didn't disconnect. Um, Alas, such is Pixelborn. Still a bit buggy there. Yeah, but this kind of goes to show you, it's a really nice, Ariel can sing, um, provide a bunch of utility with, recursion, and then you got the Tinkerbells, the Smashes, and the Grab Your Swords just to kind of control your opponent's board, and pretty soon, they won't have enough fuel to do stuff, so. And I think, opponent did disconnect. I think, I've also seen earlier other players who heard that sound and just had opponent disconnect there too. So, but yeah, it's definitely not probably the best deck or one of the strongest, but it's definitely a pretty fun deck to run, especially if you like kind of completely like doing board wipe plays or big plays. When you have two grab your swords, that's essentially 4 damage across the entire board. I've killed like 6 or 7 enemy units at once by singing those 2 songs there. So All right, just to double check to make sure opponent did indeed disconnect. Yep. All right, well, we shall quit. And that's pretty much it.